Hello, co-wrestlers, and welcome back to Super Paper Mario. I'm TryclydeTamer. Mario is about to fall a whole 2 inches and have a dang heart attack there. Can I make my way up here? Yes, I can. This enemy is called Longator. I'm going to attempt to record 2 episodes here because, well, again, I'm recording on the day of, and I'm still trying to hold myself to uploading every day for a good little while. I got a locked door down there. I don't think there was anything down in that gap where we once were. So yeah, let me explain the setting here. We are on Planet Blobule, pre-Super Mario Galaxy, so it's kind of new stuff to us, even though we've been to the moon in 1000 Year Door, but the moon is tame because man has been there before. Alright, it's not really the best place to drop down because you have to go to 3D and hop your way back up. There we go. A lot of those elongators were in 3D. Hey, this reminds me of 1000 Year Door, this thing right here, and there's a weird little crack in the wall. Do I have to slam down on this 3 or 4 times? Nothing's happening? Well, I guess I'm stuck. Let's go beyond these elongators and see what's going on. I should check it in 3D a little bit more because I'm pretty sure there's a few spaces for me to check that have like coins. As I said, there's actually no more catch cards to get in Chapter 4, other than like, you know, catch card SPs and stuff like that. I do know of 1 or 2 of those. And you have to get rid of every single one of these, because if you check the door, it's going to say that's not going to open, because you have to get rid of all these blocks because they're that much of a problem in the way of opening the door. But I digress from that stuff. Let's get into the store. We got a save block. I could have ended last episode here to have a little bit extra time, but, oh well. A couple episodes of Pokemon Omega Ruby before and after this will be a little bit long because, you know, it's the important event of stuff. It always tends to be a thing after the 7th gym in Pokemon. Of course, I'm talking about Pokemon when I'm playing Super Paper Mario. I'll be sure to talk all about Super Paper Mario when I'm playing Pokemon. Now, let's get back to this game. Or I could just, like, tell stories of stuff. I don't really have much to say. Well, I was practicing this the other day, and during which I watched Steven and Mal's wedding, you know, Steven vlog, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, we hit that switch to make it an easier way for us to get through. Those are like shop enemies, not sure if that's what that specific one is called. Anything down here? We can't go down these warp pipes, but I think there was, some blocks over that way that I could have climbed up to and got into an upward warp pipe. Very awkward words that I'm using. But listen to this alien-looking door and talk to this alien-looking thing. So ugly. Blue, aren't you fancy? Let me guess, you're hunting the treasure too, right? Well, go look for the other. He knows stuff about things. Me, I plan on lounging. Is that secretly Rick Grimes the alien? This particular one doesn't have much to say. And if you notice that they talk with their belly button, unless that's their mouth. Is it like a double function as a mouth and as a belly button? That would be super cool. Sprawling noise. Even though this one's probably different because it's differently colored and in space. We've seen a lot of reskins of enemies throughout this chapter, at least we're going to. Trying to get better about doing the stylish command stuff. Even though I've already established that you have to tilt the controller rather than shake it like a wild man. We must actually switch to Mario here into 3D because Peach can't float through because it's solid stuff. And I want to have PAL pills that look like Bowser. It's like the Koopa kids that Bowser never had because Bowser's actual only child is Bowser Jr. because I guess the rest of the Koopas aren't even his. Probably just henchmen that he hired. Okay, here's what I was thinking about right here. The tiny little Bowsers look so adorable. And Bowser Jr. in Super Mario Maker looks pretty weird himself. Yeah, I'm Mario with all my pet Bowsers going in 3D because there's more coins, of course, and that's pretty much all this room is for. Let's go, my Bowser minions, even though a couple of you died there, seems to be. Let's weave around and see what awaits. Seems to only be 3 left, and I left them behind. Now they're gonna get cold and starve in space. But we're in space, why don't we need the space helmet here? Or maybe this place has synthetic oxygen emitting from these hooligan. These are actually the hooligan enemies. And the colorful enemies that we saw in the Dotwa tree are actually called Tyloids. So yeah, I've done my fact checking on all that stuff. And these guys right here, you have to hit their heads, because if you don't hit their heads, it's gonna make their other things disappear. Alright, what's going on here? We got slow flower, super trippy, and there isn't much to do with it. I went into that door in real time, and I'm talking to you. Ooh, good customer, rare. Look, why not take a load off? Moving is tiring. Was that Space Byway? Ooh, haven't seen one, haven't eaten one either. Where to in such a hurry? Space is endless. Ooh, you gotta take your time. Weird little artifacts that they have in their rooms here. It's like this could be a star door, and you got some moonstones. I want a clefable. Apparently the people of this planet are called Blobule as well. So that's an interesting piece of information. Sounds very futuristic, that word. Words just sound futuristic, and if you say them in the 20th century, it'd be like, whoa, dude. Or like that one song at the end of Shrek that's called like Whoa, something like that. I don't really remember it because we just love our All-Stars, I'm a Believers, and My Beloved Monster. And I got the single Bowser Powell pill left with me. It's like it's a drug. Gotta take that Bowser, man. Instead of like crocodile, there's the Bowser, like B-O-W-Z-A. Let's flip into 3D because this is cool. Got the things going kind of diagonally when you go to 3D, and we got a Mega Star. Who do we want to be for this? Let's go for Bowser. We got his tiny little minion. We gotta catch up to this thing because we want to make this as efficient as possible. Well, even if you let it run that far and get it, I don't know if you're going to be able to run through, so I'll just make this a straight through romp. Dang, Bowser is pretty complicated. Just look at the lips on his face, just look how complicated they are. And the different colors you need to go through for his spikiness and shinies. And got palette swaps of the boom boxers as well, so they're probably like Blast Boxer, Boom Burster, because Boom Burst is the Pokemon attack that Noivern can learn, and so can Talo if you catch a Dex-Nav one in Route 104. I'm pretty sure I actually mentioned that in Super Paper Mario, going along with my speaking of Pokemon and Super Paper Mario thing. These guys have a lot of power. Oh man, I barely missed that one. Maybe Studley is just weighing me down with all his girth. Or her girth. Studley could be a girl. Dudette Lee, I don't know. I just want to like grab those stars and eat them. Might not be too healthy, but I wouldn't really care. And we got this sport pipe right here. I don't think we can go down the sport pipe, but we got one of those alien doors. Moving so slow in space makes me go slow in the item menu as well, even though it's not really. There was a space food there. The description was like food stuff made from shroom shake and ice storm. Only heals like 10 HP, but when you're in outer space, it would recover 50 HP. And here's the Elder. Greetings, Young Explorer. Welcome to this remote land. You must be pushed, Bloog. I'm what's known as an active senior explorer. The name's Blappy. I'm 72. Good to know. In my youth, while everyone hunted for snacks, I hunted the big treasure of space. It's big, it's treasure, and it'll be mine at last. I found a clue in the space ruins. So, explorer to explorer, I'll cut you a deal, Blue. This blue for 1,000 coins. You buy it! Sure, it's a deal for me. Blue, not enough coins. Go get some more coins before I change my mind. I gotta talk to you again. Yeah, she's gonna give it to me for 100 coins. And we got the ancient clue. Oh, I got such a clue. A paper with clues about the location of space treasure. Ah, yeah, secret coins right there. Oh, I don't want to forget to grab them all. The Choppas are Choppas. The Boomboxer is actually a Beatboxer, and the Schnozberries are indeed Schnozberries. So let me take a look at what the clue thing says. Paper clues about location. I kind of skipped over it when he talked about it. By Rockman's noggin, when outer space is reversed, the door secret hides. Great to know, but hey, it's a piece of paper. How about I give it to this singing Italian thing? Maybe Mario could learn a thing or two from this, at least some actual Italian. Fleep has waited for you. At last we meet, mi amor, my sweet, sweet paper. Now we can flush. Apparently it's been that way for 1,000 years as well. And now we do part more, for down you depart more. No more, no more, amor. Squirps can't take it anymore. Squirps will burst. Evacuate all personnel. Yes, kick it out, and it's like a cow pixel. Relief! Eats the paper miracle. Fleep is feeling good. You bring Fleep the happy? Yeah, bring the happy. Fleep has been waiting so long for you, and more C for this memento. I'm pretty sure C is yes in Italian as well, but French is if. We pixels are helpful too, see? But we know choose masters, be they good or bad. Still, Fleep has the passion to be used for something, so Fleep awaited here more. And you found Fleep more. Oh, thank you deep more. From this memento, you and Fleep are as one. We shall never part. Fleep follows you more. Companion true more. Going around me, lighten up. The reversible pixel named Fleep joined your group. Use Fleep and you can turn over sections of the screen. Something good might be hiding back there for you to pick up. Yes, there is something good back there, but we're waiting for Squirps. On the back side of the sad is a happy, we'll find it, you and Fleep more. It didn't show the pixel text box color, that's interesting. Phew, Squirps needed that. TMI, dude. Okay, let's go look for the entry to the space bypass, Squibble. Let's do so. So simply right here, we use Fleep and control him right onto the spot. It's not very specific, you can just pretty much go wherever, but it's a door key here for Planet Blobule. I hate dropping down this one. Okay, just fall down to the left of where we got this stuff, and here's the locked door. In practice yesterday, I messed it up quite so much. And Fleep is a little bit helpful for enemies. He's more or less your designated puzzle solver. I could rack up my points against fuzzies, but I want to kinda stay low level, so let's close this off. End of chapter! Mario and friends headed to the space bypass in search of the pure heart. How does Squirps know about the secret route? Our heroes stare suspiciously at him. Why are you staring like that, says Squirps. Are you falling for Squirps? In the darkness of space, the eyes of Squirps glinted mischievously. Chapter 4-3, The Gates of Space. I like how it took a second for the music. This is a space bypass. Yeah, from somewhere in here we can enter the Woe Zone. Come on, Space Grunt, look for the entrance, sweetheart. The Woe Zone? You simply must be kidding with me. I demand answers, Tippy says again. It's prohibited zone, Squirp. Some call it the Space Graveyard, Swipes. It's a complicated maze. They say once you go in, you can never get out. And supposedly the pure heart is hidden at the very back of that maze, Squinkly. How would you know that? Who are you really, you incontinent little imp? Rude. Squirple Sweetle Squirp! I made some room with that pit stop, now I'm hungry! But don't worry about that, Space Grunt, find the Woe Zone entrance, Squibble. Well, as long as we don't have to take you back to the bathroom after the fact. Like, you use that as, like, part of a rap. Back to the bathroom after the fact. Kinda reminds me of Rap God. On Aftermath after the fact, or whatever he says. Jellians and that shooting star, probably could use it there. I'll probably wait until we run into a bunch of those warped enemies, because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a point where we do, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I almost forget completely about this chapter section, except for the interesting point of interest. And good thing that the super mushroom doesn't fall entirely to its death. I don't know why it would be falling to its death. It's like a challenge to catch up with the super shroom. Gotta destroy the block so I can get up to the thing. Yeah, finally made it. There isn't really much of interest right there. Maybe I could destroy all this and maybe find something? No, there doesn't seem to be anything. But it's pretty obvious what we want to do here. Newly acquired Pixel Fleet. Let's fleep this thing over. Ooh, green stuff moving in unison. Is it a green giant chocolate bar? No. Maybe it's green chocolate bar specifically for Squirps. Squirple Squawk! That's all, what a lovely shape, Squirp! I don't know why, but I want to be squeezed into there. Someone squish me in. Want to squish Squirps into there. Even though it was kind of gyrating on the squeeze, but it's going to be kind of an inside joke for this chapter section. Squeezerp! And it makes the doors between the giant chocolate bars appear. What is this thing? It's a space gate, Squirp. These lead from the space bypass to the Woe Zone. Through this gate is the way forward, Space Grunts. Awesome, awesome. So let's get through it. I like the sounds made by it. I don't know if there's anything more if you go back that way, but we do have a save point. Yeah, there's nothing back this way. And I want to have Carrie because she helps me out a lot. Yeah, well, I'm not really moving super fast as it would on land, but it's definitely faster because you're like going all the directions. I wonder what we're going to need to do. Seems like a very similar puzzle. I'd assume we have to use Fleep this time around. Yeah, more chocolate bars. I hope they're not doors this time. Ooh, it's a double Squirps thing. Might have to look into that. Oh, chosen one. What will fulfill the strange alien's desire? Something sweet that starts with cho and ends with lit. This will open the way. Maybe we'll have to find Squirps' girlfriend and put her in there. Squirp squee! Another wonderful shape! I feel another compulsion. Must get twisted into there. Someone twist me in. Want to twist Squirps in there? Sure, let's do it. Let's put him in there, even though it's not really twisting at all. He has a weird face. Something's missing, Squirt. Definitely. I can't shake it. There's only one solution. That's right, Squirps must eat something yummy. Squirps will not move until Squirps eats something good. This I declare, Squirp! I would give you the space food, but there's specific stuff within this chapter that we're going to have to look for. So, until next time on Let's Play Super Paper Mario, where we continue through the space bypass in search of some specific food for the space alien Squirps, don't toast yourself.